Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about on your system is the valves. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the black valves, which we're calling gate valves, and you got 4 ball valves down at the bottom. Your ball valves are like your normal inside valves that you have in your house. And they're straight up and down like this. They're open. Like this, they're closed. And you can go anywhere in between like that. But that's all the way open. On your gate valves, this little off tab right here indicates where the gate is that diverts the water. So right now that gate is down here in this valve, and it's diverting the water coming this way. So you have less water going to your water feature and falls return, and more water coming to your pool return pipe that's feeding the 4 main pool returns at the swimming pool, and also feeding your cleaner pump. Same over here with the valves. Gate valves, same thing. You have the gate right here. So this allows water coming up through the skimmer to come this way, and water coming up from the main drain this way and into your pump. If I was to turn that valve like this, what I've done, I've turned the off tab to that pipe that says pool main drain. The gate is down here now. It's blocking water coming up from the main drain, so just water coming from the skimmers is what's feeding the pump. Okay, going to your pumps. This is your IntelliFlow variable speed plus SVRS pump. Your pumps require water to run. So right now this is fully primed. This is completely full of water. You have water running through the pump and being sent off to the filter and then back to the pool. On the back of this pump, you have what's called your SVRS driver. This is basically what drives your pump. Right now it is communicating, because we're in auto mode, it is communicating with your Pentair EasyTouch, and the computer screen on the back of this driver says display not active. So 99% of the time, or 100% of the time when you're in auto mode, it should say display not active. If it doesn't, there's probably an issue somewhere. When you go into service mode, the back of this screen will go off of display not active and will tell you how many RPMs the pump is running. This pump right here is what's labeled your cleaner pump. It is a booster pump. It works along with your main pump. It needs to be running, or the cleaner needs to be on when your main pump is on. When this pump turns on, it's pushing water through the cleaner return at a higher rate of speed to move the Pentair Racer cleaner at the pool. Your Pentair Racer cleaner is, it runs on water pressure. Okay, your sanitation system comprises 3 things on this pool. It's your inline chlorinator, where your tablets go. It's your ozone unit, your Clear O3 unit, which is ozone. And it is the Ultra UV unit. All 3 of those work together to sanitize and to clean the water. The tablets, the 3-inch chlorine tablets, and only 3-inch chlorine tablets go in here, nothing else. To add those to here, you always do it with your pump running. You turn the control knob to the off position, open up the chlorinator, you drop your tablets inside there. Once they're in, you turn it on to fill this up with water and push all the air out. Put the lid back on just to where it's snug, and then you put it on whatever number is required to keep the amount of chlorine in your pool. Your ozone unit right here, it has a little control knob which controls how much ozone is going through there. There's a little red ball that bounces up and down. It just needs to be at the bottom of the ozone, of the control unit. This light is actually what's producing the ozone. It's through electrolysis being injected here into this tube, going into the water and back out to the pool. Ultra UV unit. You have water going into the UV unit. This is cleaning your water. It's cleaning it, bacteria, anything else that comes through there. It's cleaning that UV light is cleaning the water and then going back to the pool. This right here is your cartridge filter. It's got 4 cartridges inside there. The water's going through those cartridges, and that's what's filtering out your water. Those cartridges stand about this tall, from about here to here. They're about this big around. They have a hole all the way through the middle, and they're being held together by a bottom manifold and a top manifold. That's what's cleaning your water before it goes back to the pool. This right here is your Pentair Easy Touch. For the most part, you won't have to use this from outside because you probably have a Screen Logic that is connected up inside, and you can control from your Screen Logic phone app or the Screen Logic program from your computer. The F button, that will turn on and off your filter pump. On this particular pool, the cleaner is the #1 button. You turn that on and off, and that will turn your cleaner pump on and off. This will turn on and off the lights. And then the #3 button is your waterfall, which controls the actuator, the automatic valve. This mode button right here controls what mode you're in. The modes of operation are auto, service, and timeout. Right now we're in auto. This toggles between all 3 of these. So if you hit the mode button once, it goes into service mode. You hit it again, it will go to timeout, and then again back to auto. If you're wanting to control your lights from the outside, it's real simple. You hit the menu button one time. The first screen that comes up, it says F circuits with a little cursor beside it. We need to scroll down to the lights, hit the right arrow button, and then you can see it says modes or colors. If you want the mode section, you hit the right arrow button again, and you can choose between party, romance, Caribbean, American, sunset, royalty. So you want American mode, just hit the right arrow button. It turns the lights on automatically. The relay starts clicking, and that's just finding that particular mode. And then the lights at the pool will sync up to the American mode. Okay, about the only time you're going to use your Easy Touch is when you have to come out here to clean your filter or empty your pump basket. To do that, you have to turn your system off. You can easily turn your system off by using the power button that will turn all the electricity off to all your equipment, or the best way is to hit the mode button and take it out of auto and put it in service mode. You simply hit the mode button one time, it will go to service and everything shuts off. Once you're in service mode, you're free to go open up anything and clean anything without that pump starting up. The only way it can start back up is if you put it into auto mode or start it back up from the back of the pump. Cleaning out this pump basket, once you've got it into service mode, and this goes the same steps for cleaning your filter. You put it in service mode. Next step is to close off these 3 valves right here. And the reason you want to do that is that holds the water right here and doesn't let it go back to the pool once we introduce air into the system. It's kind of like a straw effect. When you fill up a straw with water and or soda or whatever, and you've got your finger over it, you let go of the finger and all the liquid inside the straw goes out. This is the same principle. So we're holding the water right here. Tap the lid, pull the lid off, take the basket out, empty it out. This only fits one way. It won't go down in there any way but with the hole facing the suction pipe here. Once that's in there, you just let this fall back in place. And a little quarter of a turn, if that, will tighten it all the way. Now we will start the pump up from the back of the pump. First, we open up these 3 valves. Next, the back of this pump now says 0 RPM, the screen readout. So it's asking us to pick a speed. So I like to start it up with the highest speed. So I pick number 4, and then pick the start stop button. And now it's starting up. So now we need to bleed the air out of the filter by just turning the top part. Once water comes out, we're good. That means there's no more air in the system. As it's running, you'll notice it's completely full of water. It's all primed up. Now we simply take it out of service mode, put it back into auto. I'm going to hit the mode button twice. There's once, twice. We're back in auto, and the screen on the back of the driver says display not active again, which is what we want. Here in just a few seconds, 30 seconds or so, this pump will start ramping down to its normal running speed. That's it.